Read this before the internet changes its mind again. One unexpected moment. One silent reaction. One gesture that nobody saw coming. And suddenly fans around the world found themselves replaying the same few seconds over and over again, trying to figure out what really happened between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. Was it a misunderstanding? Was it an awkward behind-the-scenes moment? Or was it evidence of a deeper story nobody knew existed? Before we begin, tell us what you think in the comments. If someone offered peace after a disagreement, would you accept it immediately, or would you need time to heal first? Stay with us until the very end, because the final twist left fans completely speechless. The entertainment world thrives on surprises. But every once in a while, a single moment appears that completely takes over the conversation. Not a major scandal. Not a shocking announcement. Not a dramatic confrontation. Just a few seconds. A few unforgettable seconds that sparked thousands of theories and millions of views. That was exactly what happened when a behind-the-scenes clip featuring Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei suddenly exploded across social media. At first glance, the footage seemed ordinary. The set was busy. Crew members moved from one location to another. Staff members adjusted equipment. Actors prepared for the next scene. Everything looked completely normal. Nothing appeared unusual. Then Tian Xiwei entered the frame. What happened next immediately caught everyone's attention. The actress appeared relaxed and composed. Several people nearby seemed to be smiling. The atmosphere looked calm. In her hands was what many viewers described as a small peace offering. Some claimed it was a snack. Others believed it was a thoughtful gift. A few insisted it was simply a friendly gesture meant to lighten the mood. Nobody knew for certain, but everyone agreed on one thing. She appeared to be approaching Zhang Linghe with positive intentions. Fans watching the clip later pointed to the expression on her face. There was confidence. There was warmth. There was no sign that anything unusual was about to happen. Yet only moments later the entire atmosphere seemed to change. As Tian Xiwei reached him, Zhang Linghe reportedly gave a brief response. The details were unclear. The audio was difficult to hear. The camera angle was far from perfect. But according to countless viewers, his reaction appeared unexpectedly cold. Very cold. The actress seemed momentarily surprised. The people nearby appeared to pause. Even the camera operator seemed to linger on the interaction slightly longer than expected. Then, the clip ended. That was it. Just a handful of seconds. Yet those seconds ignited one of the biggest discussions among fans. Within hours, social media was flooded with reactions. People slowed the footage down. They zoomed in. They analyzed facial expressions. They debated body language. Everyone wanted answers. What exactly had happened? Was Zhang Linghe genuinely rejecting her gesture? Or was the entire situation being misunderstood? Some fans immediately rushed to defend him. They argued that short clips rarely tell the whole story. A person might appear distant while concentrating on work. An actor preparing for an emotional scene could easily seem distracted. A serious expression does not always indicate anger. Many pointed out that professional filming environments are often stressful and demanding. Others viewed the footage differently. They believed the exchange felt noticeably uncomfortable. According to these viewers, the tension appeared impossible to ignore. Every frame seemed to suggest there was more happening beneath the surface. The debate grew larger by the hour. Soon entertainment pages began discussing the viral moment. Reaction videos started appearing everywhere. Comment sections became battlegrounds of competing theories. Then something even more interesting happened. People began examining older footage. Fans searched through interviews. Behind-the-scenes clips suddenly gained renewed attention. Every interaction between the two stars became a subject of intense discussion. A shared laugh from months earlier. A brief conversation during a promotional event. A glance captured during an interview. Everything was re-examined. Everything became evidence. Supporters of the friendship theory insisted the viral clip was being exaggerated. They highlighted numerous moments showing friendly chemistry between the actors. Moments that suggested mutual respect and comfort. Moments that seemed impossible to reconcile with the idea of serious conflict. But others remained unconvinced. They argued that relationships can change. Friendships can experience tension. People can have disagreements that the public never sees. As speculation continued, the clip accumulated millions of views. What made the situation particularly fascinating was the lack of clear answers. Neither Zhang Linghe nor Tian Xiwei immediately addressed the rumors. The silence only fueled curiosity. Fans waited. Observers watched closely. Everyone wondered whether one of them would eventually explain what had happened. Days passed. The conversation refused to disappear. Every new appearance generated additional interest. People studied photographs. They examined public interactions. They searched for clues. Then a new theory emerged. What if the entire situation had been completely innocent? What if Zhang Linghe had simply been focused on work? What if he had not even realized how his reaction appeared on camera? Suddenly, many viewers began reconsidering their original assumptions. After all, everyone has moments when they appear more serious than they actually feel. Everyone has moments when exhaustion affects their expression. Everyone has moments that can be misunderstood when viewed without context. This possibility divided fans once again. Some felt it was the most reasonable explanation. Others believed the tension visible in the footage seemed too obvious to dismiss. The mystery deepened. The debate intensified. And the viral clip continued attracting attention from around the world. What truly made the story so captivating was not the alleged rejection itself. It was the uncertainty. Human beings naturally seek explanations. When answers are unavailable, imagination takes over. People create narratives. People search for hidden meanings. People try to connect dots that may not even be related. That is exactly what happened here. A few seconds became an entire story. A brief interaction became a worldwide discussion. A simple gesture became a mystery that nobody could stop talking about. Weeks later, the clip remained one of the most discussed behind-the-scenes moments among fans. Some remained convinced that genuine tension existed. Others believed the situation had been blown completely out of proportion. Yet, perhaps the most important lesson was how easily appearances can be misleading. A camera captures a moment. It does not always capture the truth. A facial expression lasts a second. The assumptions attached to it can last for months. A brief interaction can look entirely different depending on the perspective of the viewer. That reality is what transformed this ordinary backstage moment into an unforgettable viral phenomenon. Whether Zhang Linghe truly rejected Tian Xiwei's peace offering or whether the internet simply created a story from a misunderstood interaction may never be fully known. But one thing is certain. For a few remarkable days, a handful of seconds managed to capture the attention of millions. And in an industry filled with spectacular productions and carefully crafted performances, it was a tiny, unscripted moment that became the biggest story of all. What do you think really happened? Was it a genuine cold rejection, a misunderstanding, or simply a normal interaction blown out of proportion by social media? Share your thoughts in the comments and do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating celebrity stories and unforgettable behind-the-scenes moments. As the viral clip continued circulating online, the discussion showed no signs of slowing down. In fact, many fans believed the most interesting part of the story had only just begun. Several days after the footage first appeared, another behind-the-scenes video started attracting attention. This time, viewers noticed something they had completely overlooked before. While everyone had focused on the brief interaction between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, very few people paid attention to what happened afterward. According to fans analyzing the footage frame by frame, Zhang Linghe appeared to glance back moments later. It was only a brief movement, a small detail, the kind of thing most people would normally miss. Yet for fans determined to uncover every clue, it became the center of a new wave of speculation. Why look back? What was he thinking? Had he realized his reaction might have been misunderstood? Or was there another explanation entirely? Soon social media was flooded with side-by-side comparisons and detailed breakdowns. Some viewers argued that his expression did not look cold at all. Instead, they believed he appeared tired and distracted. Others disagreed. They insisted the tension in the interaction remained impossible to ignore. The debate grew larger with each passing day. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei's behavior during subsequent filming sessions only added more mystery to the situation. Despite the rumors spreading across the internet, she reportedly remained professional and focused on her work. She continued interacting with cast members. She smiled during group activities. She appeared calm and composed. For many fans, this became an important observation. If there had truly been a serious disagreement, would everything seem so normal afterward? That question created even more uncertainty. Then came another unexpected twist. A crew member visible in the background of the original clip suddenly became the focus of attention. Fans noticed that the individual appeared to be smiling during the interaction. Some interpreted this as evidence that the moment was harmless and possibly misunderstood. Others suggested it could indicate an inside joke that viewers simply did not understand. Once again, nobody could agree on what the footage actually revealed. The more people searched for answers, the more complicated the story became. Ironically, the lack of clear information kept the conversation alive. Every new theory created another debate. Every debate generated new viewers. And every new viewer discovered the clip for the first time and formed their own opinion. What began as a few seconds of footage had transformed into a mystery that continued captivating fans across the entertainment world. Yet despite all the theories, one question remained unanswered. What really happened during those brief moments that captured the attention of millions? And until that question is finally answered, the speculation is unlikely to disappear anytime soon.